Hello again. It's me again. I'm back to talk about some recent pickups. Most folks, some of my favorite guys on YouTube do pickup videos. What they recently pick up. I haven't really done any of those. I've been trying to just put out my collections here recently, but I figured now's a good time to talk about one of my recent pickups. A couple things that I got when it first came out. First off, the Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Collector's Set. Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Collector's Set. I paid $150 plus tax for this. You can get it now for $100 if you find it on the Capcom store. But let me tell you why I got this. And then I'll unbox it for you. I got this because it comes with just about everything you want if you're a Street Fighter fan. It comes with Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and if you know me, you know I love any versus fighter, especially versus anything. You know, I like Marvel vs. Capcom vs. SNK, and Street Fighter vs. Tekken. Cross Tekken is what they call it. It's kind of like Street Fighter 4 versus Tekken 4, you know, or Street Fighter 4 versus Tekken characters. So it's real cool. But I mean, more than that, this comes with Super Street Fighter 4, the arcade edition too, and it comes with Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online edition, and it comes with all the DLC for both games, all the DLC for Street Fighter X Tekken, Street Fighter 4, all the DLC for Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Comes with Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Comes with over 100 costumes for Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Comes with Street Fighter Cross Tekken Character Update, Street Fighter Cross Tekken Complete Swap Costume Collection. And wow, let me tell you, this not only comes with all that good stuff, but it also comes with Street Fighter Alpha, the PS1 game, Street Fighter Alpha 2, the PS1 game, Street Fighter Alpha 3, the PS1 game, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max for PSP, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Complete DLC Pack, and the Street Fighter Series Avatar Bundle Collection. Now what this means is, not only do you get the best Street Fighters on PS3, but you get the best PS1 and PSP games that you can play on the go. So I can take and download all the Street Fighter Alphas and play them on my PSP. Now that is awesome. And let's not forget PS Vita. This thing, you can play PS1 classics on PS Vita also. This also comes with a totally cool thing that I'm always wanted to see. It comes with the movies. It comes with Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. It comes with Street Fighter, the animated series. Now, if you remember the animated series, I never got to watch it, but this comes with a complete animated series. It comes with Street Fighter 4, the animated movie called The Ties That Bind. It comes with the I Am Street Fighter documentary. And it comes with Super Street Fighter 4 original video animation. Wow, isn't that cool? But there's one drawback, and I've seen people review this, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it has one drawback, and I'll tell you what it is. I was excited also for this thing because it has 11 disc soundtrack. The soundtrack covers Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Street Fighter X Tekken, and fan-created remixes and original. So it has 11 disc soundtrack, right? So I was like, alright, awesome! There's two specific things I wanted included in this soundtrack that it does not include. Oh, makes me so angry. No, I'm not angry. But let me tell you the story. I own Super Street Fighter. Sorry for the glare. I own Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the Panasonic 3DO, and the music in that game is the typical Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo music, but it's been remixed and it's amped up and it's CD quality audio, and it's the best music I've ever heard. You know, any Street Fighter game. So you go to Zangief's stage, and his stage is like. Well, you know how it goes, right? Well, the 3DO version just sounds so much better than all the others. I mean, even E Honda's stage. Let me just put it. All the music in that game is awesome. So I thought it would be included in here, the 3DO exclusive music, because you can't copy the music off 3DO disc. You can't even listen to it separately. You play the game, hear the music while you're playing the game. That's it. I mean, sometimes I'll just sit there and listen to the music while I'm getting beat up. I don't care. It's that good, and it's not included. The 3DO music ain't there. It's not there. Oh man. Also, there's one other song that I don't know about you, but it always takes me back. Was the you know the intro for Championship Edition. Whenever the black guy gets punched by the white guy and the building goes down. In the beginning of Street Fighter Championship Edition. Dun 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 dun. You know that? Well, it's not included. That version is not included. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck did they do? The iconic music that made this damn thing famous ain't there. But it does have, it has, I'm calling it generic as hell soundtrack. The soundtrack sucks. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, as a fan, you want everything. And I'm a fan, I want everything. It comes with 64-page hardcover art tribute. I guess in Japan, art is big thing, but I mean, what am I going to do, cut it up and put it on the wall? I mean, I guess it's okay. It comes with a full-size belt replica of Ryu's belt. So, let's open this bad boy up and take a good gander at it. First of all, it has a sleeve over it. And this is cool because it's more of a dust sleeve. And most people would throw this away. Not me. I keep all my goodies. Oh, pop that off her like that. And it's a nice suede-like box. Very awesome. Now, I love how Capcom comes out with these collector's editions. Like, I like how they came out with the 15th anniversary arcade stick and all that stuff. I got that. But I didn't get it when it came out because I wasn't a collector back then. Because I was only a kid. But now, I wasn't a kid. I was in school when that came out. But now I can collect stuff. But here it is. Official Street Fighter 25th anniversary collection stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. But don't let that fool you. Tear that down. Oh no, you broke it. Oh my gosh. You open that up. It's got a little door right here. Opens up. And you got the book. The art book. Got that. It's got this little book here, tribute art. And I gotta say, I remember when I was in second grade, third grade, I had classmates who would draw pictures of Blanca and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool to go through here. I think this is the first time I actually went through it and looked at it. If I ever lose cable or get bored out of my mind, which I don't get bored, I might go through here and read actually what the hell people are talking about. read what the hell they're talking about. But I'll always be a fan of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Because at the time when Street Fighter 2 was big and famous, the only one that mattered to me was it wasn't Super. It was just Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And it didn't have the 4 challenges. Street Fighter 2 Turbo for Super Nintendo. That was my main game. And I bought that. First thing I ever bought with my own money, besides a bicycle, was the strategy guide to Street Fighter 2 Turbo for Super Nintendo. And I got real good at it and slaughtered all my friends, and they hated me for it. I got so good. My friend of mine, Tim, he was like, my friend Billy Crow beat you at that game. He was bragging about his other friend, putting his other friend over. I said, well, get him. He brought his friend over. And I'm used to the one on Super Nintendo, and I'm kicking his butt on the Sega Genesis with a 6-button controller. He had just got the 6-button controller, thinking he was going to beat me with that. And he had his friend come over, and I stomped him because I knew the combos and I knew all the moves. Cause, I didn't tell him that. I was like, "Hey man, I got the strategy guide. I know how." Anyway, he had his friend come over, and I destroyed him. It was awesome. You don't get that anymore. I mean, I'll never have those replicated again. Those moments. Now everything's online, and you gotta play against complete strangers. It sucks. Can't even go to an arcade no more. It sucks is when I was a kid. I used to go to the arcades to watch people play, but now that I'm old enough to go to an arcade and actually play, there ain't no arcades around. Now that I'm old enough to play with my own money, I can't go. There ain't nowhere to go. I gotta do it online. I don't like playing online. I don't play against strangers. I don't know. I'm weird. I always think everybody's cheating, especially with hacked consoles these days and shit. So I don't play online that much. I like local LAN. I'll do that. Local LAN in your own living room. I'll do LAN from my bedroom to my living room. I'll do that. But, let's take a look at this. There's a cool little statue it comes with. It lights up and everything. I will not put these batteries in it, because if I know anything, if you leave batteries in something long enough, they'll fucking corrode and it'll be no good no more. But I'm a fan of stuff like this. I like whatnots. I mean, I like this kind of stuff. I mean, art. Who cares about the art? You see, my walls are clean. Hulk Hogan is the only poster I put up. Hulk Hogan. I got my Hulkamania thing, but this, I could put this next to a Hulk Hogan action figure if I had one. That'd be cool. Or put it on a desk somewhere. But I don't know, just collects dust, so I'll keep it in there so don't collect dust. Let's see, it comes with the 25th anniversary film collection. I Am Street Fighter 25th anniversary documentary. Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Street Fighter 4, the series Ties That Binds. Super Street Fighter 4, the original film. And Street Fighter, the animated series. All in one badass Blu-ray. That's what I love about Sony, man. They're innovative, man. They freaking come out with the Blu-ray, man. You hold so much space on here. Now, I like the HD DVD also. I'm not picky. I like anything that adds to something, but it was a clear winner of the Blu-ray. You hold more space, man. It was like how CDs took over cassette tapes, You hold more space, and it's more convenient to skip through than instead of waiting to fast-forward stuff. Oh, and what really is a bummer about this also is that it comes with DLC. When the PlayStation Network goes down or they move over to the new console, you're not going to be able to download this shit no more. And it's sad. Because, now that I'm in this generation and I'm old enough to start buying my own stuff with my own money and stuff, I'm able to go back in time and buy shit. For example, I bought the Metal Gear Solid on PS2, and I bought Resident Evil... what was it? Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 and File 2. And what I was saddened to see and saddened to learn was that all the DLC that came with Metal Gear Solid, and you get a new outfit, and the online mode in Resident Evil Outbreak, they're not available anymore because the PS2 servers are down. As soon as they moved over to PS3, those servers got closed down. So I foresee in the future that this won't worth the card it's printed on. You know what I mean? It'll be pointless. It'll be dead. All these DLCs, the Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, the Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online Edition, the Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, the Street Fighter X Tekken DLC. If I don't already have this shit activated, which I do now, or if my hard drive fries, I see in PS4's future, PS3's online shit will be dead, and this card will be worthless. And that's what's disappointing. It would have been nice if they'd had all this on a Blu-ray. I mean, you tell me they can't fit all this on a fucking Blu-ray. That pisses me off. I like DLC because it's convenient and all that stuff, but I believe if you own the damn DLC and you bought the shit, they should give you the stuff on disc for an optional price. especially if they close down PS Network, they should freaking give you the option to buy all your DLC on disc. I mean, just pay for the price of the disc and shipping. Hell, I'd do that. Don't make it obsolete and gone and deleted if you cut down your servers. But anyway, that's just a rant. But everybody feels that, you know. I hate perishable shit, you know. I like stuff like, you know, like, let's say the Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games stuff. Them games still work to this day. You know what I mean? I mean, back then, if they had an update for, like, say, Final Fight Guy on Super Nintendo, it was an update to let you play as Guy for Super Nintendo, where the original Final Fight you couldn't use Guy because it only had Cody and Hagar. Well, they came out with an update cartridge that let you play as Guy. It was called Final Fight Guy. It was released only for Blockbuster. Well, you can still buy that game to this day, and you can still play Guy on Super Nintendo. I mean, that's awesome. Or on Nintendo 64, they had an update for say Clay Fighter 33 and a third, and they called it Sculptor's Cut, and they updated it. It had more characters and stuff. They came out of the cartridge, and you can still buy that cartridge today. Even though it's old as hell and it's rare, you can still get the damn cartridge. And you know, when they updated shit back then, you can still get it to this day. Like on Dreamcast, as it turns out, Mortal Kombat Gold. It had an update to it. I own both copies, the original and the update version. That fixed a lot of glitches and fixed a lot of stuff. And but now this generation, even though it's the best generation, most graphics and all that stuff, kiss the updates goodbye. You know what I mean? See what else I got here. Oh. So I'm going to put that in there. So it came with that. I already took the disc out. Luckily, it came with the actual DVD, Blu-rays of Street Fighter X Tekken and Super Street Fighter 4. Luckily, that's great. Look, it comes with their own discs. So good. You don't have to fucking download that. That's another thing I hate about DLC. These things are about 15, 20 gigabytes each. You know how long it's going to take to download that shit? Hell, I got Cox highest speed available, 50 megabytes per second, and still it takes fucking days to download fucking gigabytes of shit. But I take this out and I put it with my regular games collection. I'll stack it up. I don't keep it in here. Alright, well, I guess that'll cover that. Let's move on to another recent Capcom thing that came out that I had to buy. I'll put that up later. Resident Evil 6, the Anthology Edition. Had to buy that because I'm a real fan of Resident Evil series, and this comes with hear me bitch again, DLC versions of Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, Resident Evil 4 HD, and Digital Edition and Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. Those are all DLC only. Bah, why couldn't they fit it on the damn Blu-ray? They could have fitted all that shit on there. I mean, Dead Space Limited Edition, Dead Space 2, come with Dead Space Extraction, the light gun game, on the disc. It was a little bubble, but you could install it from the Blu-ray. Why the hell can they do that with this? So essentially, sure, I have the games here, but they're only DLC and I have to download them. I've already downloaded them and stuff, but still, when PS3 network goes down for PS4 shit, kiss all the DLC goodbye. But I had to get this because I have a PlayStation Plus prescription, and I already own all the games on PS1, and I own them all. I own every single one of them. But the DLC versions I didn't practically own. I got them for free on the PS Plus. If you have PS Plus, you get Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 for free if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, right? And but I had to learn the hard way. If you ain't a PlayStation Plus subscriber, kiss them goodbye. The DLC is expired, not reactivated until you're PlayStation Plus. And that's just a little hint of things to come. Whenever PlayStation Network goes down, that shit's gonna expire. All that DLC's gone. Kiss goodbye. But just for now, and for temporary sakes, I did want to own the actual thing as long as PlayStation Network's around, because the DLC shit does have benefits like faster loading times, and being able to play them on a PS3 and owning them and moving them to your PSP and stuff on the fly is very convenient and stuff like that. So I went ahead and bought this, but the Gold Edition. It was like $90, but it came with Resident Evil 5 Gold. I already have Resident Evil 5, the disc version, but I don't have the gold version. And since what's really cool is, now that I bought this, and he's like, why would you want to buy it twice? Well, now that this comes with the gold version, not only can I use PlayStation Move on Resident Evil 5 Gold, which is okay. You can't use a gun with it. It sucks because the button's setting right. But you can use Move with it, and it offers another way to play Resident Evil 5. It's nice. I recommend it. But also you can play Resident Evil 5. What is it? I can do co-op now since I have two versions of Resident Evil 5. So 2 PlayStations, 2 link mode, and I can do that. So there you go. Recommend it. Capcom 25th Anniversary and Resident Evil 6 Anthology Edition. I do like the bundles. See you later.